Hello, fiction fans. T.H. Leatherman here. Today we're going to discuss how to write good fiction. What does it take to make good writing? Of course, you can start with a person and a problem or a goal for that person to solve. What can we do beyond that? So here are T's 10 rules for writing good fiction. Rule number 1, read. Read a lot. Read to your kids. Read to your spouse. Don't like to read? Listen to audiobooks. Read books about writing. If you're not at the reading stage yet, there are some workshops just for you. Rule number 2, perfection sucks. Your main character should have issues, problems, not be perfect. There should be things that they need to work on in their life. Most people don't enjoy reading about perfect people. They like the outsiders, the people where things aren't going quite right for them. For your main character, things should suck or they should blow. Are they a fan? If they're not a fan, are they a vacuum? Because that would suck. Rule number 3, write what you enjoy. Write about things that interest you. Are you dark? Are you light? Do you like sci-fi? Do you like fantasy? Maybe you like superheroes. Write about things that really mean something to you. If you want to write a romance mystery about superpowered space pixies riding bunnies into battle, more power to you. Rule number 4, know how it ends. There are 2 types of writers. There are plotters and there are pantsers. Plotters put a whole bunch of bullet points together and follow an outline on how the story is supposed to go at which point in time. Pantsers have a beginning and an end, and they kind of wander here and there as they get from point A to point B. In your story, you are God. Infinite cosmic power! Itty bitty paperback. Rule number 5, build up your character, then take them down. Lucy, Charlie Brown, and the football. Why is it funny? Because there's a big build-up, and then the hero doesn't quite make it. Find your main character's comfort zone, then kill it. Ask yourself, what would make this situation worse? People like underdogs. So, your main character should be an underdog. The main character may get home, and there's liver for dinner. They may have a nice house, and it gets hit by a tornado. Things going too well for the character? Introduce a gun, a blaster rifle, a fireball, chaos, destruction. Rule number 6, simplify. Reuse characters and locations. Readers enjoy being familiar with the world and the people that live there. So, reuse the same locations. People will get involved with the characters in that world. Creepy haunted house again? Oh, come on, Dad. We had creepy haunted house last week. Rule number 7. Don't tell me the sun is shining when you can tell me about a beautiful spring day. If it's sunny outside, tell me about how that sun affects the character. Maybe they have a sunburn. If it's raining outside, how is it streaming through their hair, making their scalp feel wet? Maybe the droplets of water are streaming down their face. Perhaps their clothes are sticking to them. Tell me how it feels. My feet froze off every day on the 20-mile hike to school. We had to climb up the mountain, uphill, both ways. Rule number 8, read aloud. When you're writing a story, you've read through that story hundreds of times. And your mind will miss the same things every time. So you might miss the thing that, that verb should be past tense. Or, that is a correctly spelled wrong word. If you read it aloud, chances are you'll catch those things. Honey, did you ask a question? No, dear. I was listening to the voices in my head. They're asking me to dip myself in warm marmalade. Okay, be right up. Rule number 9, listen to critique. Critique groups are ways that writers can get together, usually on a weekly basis, and discuss their writing with each other. What did they like? What did they not like? Keep in mind that everyone's opinion is a little different. If one person says, that doesn't work for me, it may or may not work. If 3 people say, that doesn't work for me, you should consider changing it. Your writing sucks. Your prose is trite and heavy-handed. You stink and your mom dresses you funny. Thanks. Rule number 10. Learn the rules, then learn how to break them. As you talk with other writers and read books on writing, you'll learn the rules of writing. One of the things you'll learn is to avoid cliches, like the plague. One of the things you'll also learn is that you can wrap cliches in something similar and they'll work very well. So avoid cliches, like the hamburger your son left under the couch because, the dog couldn't get it there. Subscribe to my channel. I post weekly. If you have questions or suggestions for future episodes, message me on Facebook. If you enjoyed this episode, like or comment below. So long, fiction fans.